to 300 million people by 2030. According to President Tinubu, energy access will remain a top priority for his administration. He saw the need for a united, collaborative effort among African nations, development partners, and private sector stakeholders to ensure that all Africans have access to electricity in the next decade. Nigerians in Diaspora Commission has said that the federal government is ready to welcome deported Nigerians from the United States should there be mass deportation. The Director of Media and Corporate Affairs Commission, Mr. Abdurrahman Balogun, in an interview, said that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs was on top of the development. Mr. Balogun further said the federal government had already set up an interagency committee to handle the matter should Nigerians be deported from the US. He made it known that the interagency committee comprised of Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, and Office of the National Security Advisor, NSA. The NIDCOM spokesperson, however, stressed that the commission was not aware of Nigerians in America being processed for deportation. The runway of the Malam Aminu Kano International Airport has been temporarily closed for inspection and clearance after a MAX Air aircraft suffered a tire burst while landing on Tuesday night. The incident led to flight disruption, though all 53 passengers and crew aboard were safely evacuated without injuries. MAX Air confirmed the incident on its X account, stating that the Kano runway will remain temporarily closed for inspection and clearance, which may lead to delays in flight operations this Wednesday. The airline assured the public that the situation was handled professionally, emphasizing that the crew ensured the safe evacuation of all on board while the aircraft was successfully removed from the runway early this Wednesday. After he inspected the seized arms and ammunition, Governor Lawal expressed appreciation to President Bolaji Tinubu for greatly supporting the DSS and the military in the efforts to make Zamfara and other parts of the country safe. He assured of his administration's continuous support for the security agencies in the state to tackle terrorists and other criminals. Chairman of the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, in the North, Reverend Yakubu Pan, says Christians in the northern part of Nigeria are enjoying a better life under President Bola Tinubu's administration. The chairman of CAN and North commended the President Tinubu administration for demonstrating inclusive governance. The Christian leader, who bared his mind during an interview this Wednesday, said though Christians still suffer persecution in the North, the rate at which it happens has reduced since President Tinubu assumed office. According to him, Christians are no longer discriminated against when they need to buy land for churches in the North. The Ogun State Governor, Christopher Abiodun, has warned against an attempt to establish a Sharia court in the state. The governor, in a statement he personally signed, noted that Sharia courts cannot be constituted by individuals or groups without legal backing. According to the statement, Ogun State only recognized courts established through the legal framework of the Nigerian Constitution, adding the court does not form part of the legal framework operating in the state, reiterating that government upholds and protects the right of individuals to practice the religion states that its freedom does not extend to the of unauthorized institutions. The commissioning of the second gate constructed and installed by the 74th set of the Okiono Grammar School as part of its 50th anniversary project comes up on Thursday. The commissioning of the projects will be performed by the Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Professor Abayomi Aribabu, accompanied by the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry, Elijah Oluwatosin Oloko, under the chairmanship of Evangelist Mary Moyegun. A statement by the National President, Honorable Abayomi White, and the National General Secretary, Comrade Olaleke Amzat, on behalf of the Board of Trustees and National Executive members of the Old Students, puts the venue as Okiono Grammar School, Okweji Road, Abeokuta, while the time is 12 noon. From the Temple of Justice, the Federal High Court sitting in Ado-Ekiti has struck out the criminal charge filed by the police against Lagos-based legal practitioner Mr. Dele Farotimi. Justice Babs Kouelumi struck out the charge following an application by the police prosecutor, Mr. Samson Oshobo. Mr. Oshobo had told the court that the prosecution filed a notice of discontinuance this Wednesday morning, with no objection from lawyers to Mr. Farotimi, led by a senior advocate of Nigeria, Mr. Adeyinka Olumide Fushika. Justice Kwewumi struck out the case. Elsewhere, Justice Marian Anene of the Federal Capital Territory High Court, Abuja, has adjourned the trial of the immediate past governor of Kogi State, Alhaji Yahaya Bello, over alleged money laundering to 3rd April, 24th April, and 6th of May. Justice Anene adjourned the case for continuation of the hearing after the first witness, Mr. Fabian Owora, the property developer, was called to testify. At the day's proceedings, the prosecution counsel, Mr. Kemi Pinheiro, a senior advocate of Nigeria, informed the court that he had 5 witnesses to call for the day, but Justice Anene said she could only take 1 witness. On sport, Nigeria earlier this Wednesday defeated Ireland by 6 runs at the maiden International Cricket Council Under-19 Women's World Cup. The win puts the Nigerian side as the 3rd best team in the Super 6 Group 2, narrowly missing semi-finals. The 10th victory over Ireland completes Nigeria's outing at the tournament. The country has automatically booked a place in the 2027 Under-19 Women's World Cup to be hosted by Bangladesh and Nepal. Lilian Ude's 3-cricket streak won her the player of the match as she set up the second victory for Nigeria after earlier beating New Zealand in the event. That was the news across Nigeria on OGBC, packaged by Chris Obu. For exclusive programs and the latest news updates, visit our website at www.ogoradio.ng. Follow us on Facebook at Ogo Radio at Belkota and on X and at OGBC 905 FM. You can also listen to OGBC on the Radio Garden.